Yeah. What is up, my Gaggle of Geeks and my Sundance peeps? I don't know. That's going to be the saying for this festival. Welcome to the third Patrick Beatty Reviews coverage of the Sundance Film Festival 2022. This is the second time that we're going to be doing this virtually. So luckily, I'm able to just be here in my area, being able to, talk about the movies and do it in the comfort of my pajamas or whatever. But I have to say, I do miss people, and at this point, yeah, to have more Sundances where it was virtual than Sundances that were in person under my belt is it's kind of an interesting thing. But that doesn't mean that the movies still aren't palpable and incredible. First, a disclaimer for all of these because I probably haven't learned from my mistakes from the last Sundance films that I did live coverage from. I'm gonna mess up words. I'm gonna mess up names, and probably give synopsises that are straight from the site so that I can accurately tell you exactly what you should be looking forward to and what you should get into with this. But there's going to be a lot of margin for error. So just we'll put someone's going to put a timestamp of when to skip all this stuff and get to the review. So let's just get to the review. You Won't Be Alone is directed by Goran Stolevski, and stars Noomi Rapace, Anamaria, Maricina, and this is all about witches. It's set in an isolated mountain village in the 19th century Macedonia. There's a young mother who is approached by a witch of this time, and she then decides she needs to hide her baby away, only to come to find that these two will interact again in their life. And this baby is going to be raised partially by her mom, who's keeping her dormant in an area, and partially by this witch that has taken some type of liking to her. It reminded me a lot of this book this book series I used to read when I was younger, called the Cirque du Freak series, the like Vampire's Assistant stuff. I know there's a movie. That's not what the book is at all. But this is it feels like it could be coming from A24. This is from Focus Features, and it's quite a fascinating horror film for multiple reasons. First, the character study aspect of it. You have a lot of things that kind of feel like Room with Brie Larson when it comes to this child that really has been completely isolated from the entire world, and seeing what she has to deal with being out and about, and also dealing with this unnatural force, this witch that's following her everywhere. And the witch in this is probably, I mean, one of the most terrifying depictions of a witch I have ever seen in my entire life. But it's also 100% realistic, in my opinion. You could totally tell why they would go with some of the artistic choice with her design, with the prosthetics, with the practical effects used. All amazing points with this movie. This movie has some incredible practical effects and makeup work, and I think that you will really enjoy that for those reasons. I still, after I'd watched the film, I think I'd watched it around 10:30. By the time I was finished, it was tough to go to bed because anytime I would open my eyes, I would worry that the witch would be kind of off into the corner, and that's an awesome sign for when a horror movie has really done its job for me. The performances are all nuanced. If you remember this main actress, I think it's Naomi Rapace, who I'm speaking of. Probably wrong with that. She also starred in Lamb, and that was also kind of one of those more unnerving horror films that's evolved horror. If you watch Scream 5, the way that they kind of talked about what the new horror style is, it's very much like that. But it gives you a lot more satisfying moments, I guess, as a horror fan. It's not so much as letting you see reactions to people rather than seeing what's actually happening. There's a lot of quick terror that's violent, that's shocking, and it punches hard fast. The narration in the film, the whole film is narrated, but it's narrated in a way that it feels like somebody's like right behind you when they're talking like that. And they're talking like that almost in an ASMR style. It can feel calming at times. It can feel beautiful. It can feel completely unnerving. And again, the director, um, Goran Stolevski, he did an incredible job. I hope to see more with him. And if this is going to be the first horror film that we're seeing at a Sundance, and it shook me this much already, I cannot wait to see what's coming. Right now, I'm probably going to give it about 8.5 out of 10. But let me know if you guys get a chance to check this out on Sundance online, what you think, and be sure to check it out when it comes out in theaters later this year. Thank you again so much, as always, for watching, and I will see you at the next review.